This is the real life G-BNLY city of Swansea, and we are actually coming to visit it today. Over there is the 747 using Casino Royale from 2006, but we're mainly focusing on the legendary British Airways Landor plane. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's huge compared to us, isn't it? Wow. Yeah. Wait, she's got her engines on. Wow. Massive. So we're gonna be parking right now. Now this is the real G-BNLY with its massive engine. Huge. Here is the front of it. Massive. Now this is one massive undercarriage. Massive wings. Huge engines. Rolls-Royce RB211s, 524s. Tap on it. Tap it. Very hard. What's in there? Yeah, that's the cargo hold.
That's where the wheels go. Are they tucked up?
Wow. Very interested in that. It's spinning due to the wind. This has got very massive wheels. And there's the tail. Massive tail. 100 years. There's a red number. Soon we're going to be having a tour on this plane. That is one big Rolls-Royce RB211. one in there. Now that's huge. There's BDXJ, which was using Casino Royale. This is the most massive share I've ever seen up close. It's spinning.
Yeah, it's just the air going in. Funny, that one over, the outside ones aren't spinning, are they?
Because they're a little higher.
Are they all exactly the same size engine?
Yes, all four of them are Rolls-Royce RB211s, RB211 524s.
Now obsolete. Don't use these engines anymore.
Yeah. Some aircraft still have them. So there's the air stairs, which are leading up to the massive jet. The sun's reflecting on the wing. Just couldn't believe how massive its wings are. This is as large as, I think, 2 football pitches. This jumbo jet is. Well, the wingspan is 2 football pitches. She approves of the music. The fan is spinning to it.
The question is, does this inspire to be a pilot? So I mean, you can do more maps. When they
Yeah.
you get gripped on, I think it might be water condensation. So when it lowers its gear, do these light up?
Well, these are the landing lights.
They just come on.
When it's like rainy or it's night time, planes usually have their landing lights on, which are these.
So these air intakes, George.
Yeah, these are the air intakes. Massive engine. Look how massive the engines are.
But they take the air in and they use it to cool.
Yeah. Look how massive these are. Oh, we have a flat tyre. Flat. Look inside here. Look inside.
People used to hide in these, didn't they?
These are all the hydraulics. Without these, the landing gear won't even work. Wow, I'm touching the actual I'm actually touching the real life landing gear doors of G-BNLY. Look inside here too. Exactly the same, but on a different side.
Chamber, isn't it?
Yeah. Can't you see how massive the winglets are? Or the wingtips? Almost time for the tour. Take a look inside this turbofan. Wait, look at my wing. Those here that I'm pointing at are more landing lights. Seeing she approves of this music.
What's this one called, this song? Do you know what this one's called?
This is another flower duet one.
Go and look at the tail. Look at that.
This is actually on board G-BNLY herself. So this is first class.
Yes. Come and sit down.
Oh. I get to sit in first class for free.
Come on, come and sit down. Thank you very much. That's all
Better get your seatbelts on.
Just in case.
right. This is the one. Okay. So this is British Airways is what they call Premier First Class. So this is their upgraded cabin, which they did a wee while ago. That must be 6 years ago now. 87. When I was flying, we had the same number in first class, 14, but it wasn't quite as palatial as this. And they have upgraded it since then, but the basis is the same. In first class, the idea from British 5 hours, because you ate in the terminal, you don't eat. And then if you suddenly feel hungry, you call one of the crew, give you a menu, talk you through the menu, and you choose from the menu what you
Get
want.
your seatbelt on.
And your meal is cooked for you. Exactly, there is a full bar up here. It's all Premier booze up here. Things like Johnny Walker Blue Label, Crew, Sunset, all really, really good wine. Very good wines and spirits. You are sitting in a seat which turns into a 6'6" bed.
Oh.
Okay, so it slides down and the bed is 6'6", and opposite you will see another seat which has got a seat belt, and this is called a buddy seat. And you can have a friend sit down there because you'll see that there is a seat belt there, and they can sit there and have a drink with you. You can chat. Use the lap strap on. So you've all got the same films as you have in the rest of the aeroplane. So you've got designated crew, and it is the business. It really is. You've all got somewhere to hang your clothes, so you've all got a little mini wardrobe. On a table that comes out the side.
Wardrobe.
Yep, sounds like mine.
Very creaky.
It is very creaky. I just think this hasn't been oiled for 5 years.
Oh.
Use the table. And that effectively is what first class is all about. When we look after celebrities, we used to call them carried, and I have been honoured to carry some wonderful people, and some who weren't quite so wonderful. But most of them were really, really lovely. You must forgive me, we were asked to regale some of our experiences in all the years that we've been flying, which is what I'm doing. Princess Diana, I brought her back on a royal flight from Antigua to London, and she was absolutely delightful. She's a lovely lady, and so therefore I had met Harry and Wills, but they were only children, so I'm not quite sure. I'm really sorry, Mr. Atkinson, we had a delay. So he looked at me and he said, okay. I said, but I just had to do this. Childish it was. I said, but I have a cunning plan to get us there quickly.
Oh.
And he looked at me and he raised an eyebrow and he said, really? I said, no, not really, but I just wanted to say it. And then I said, my father-in-law said hello, and he smiled. And we chatted. David Frost was absolutely delightful. What a lovely, lovely old man. Yeah. And my father used to fly. My father did the same job as me. All right,
Not most celebrities, they don't like, I guess they don't like people talking to them like that.
really enjoyed doing it. Will Smith was great.
Yeah.
I gave him a rollicking for wearing a vest in first class.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised though.
So he's sitting there and he was in a white vest. I said, really? And he looked at me and he said, what? I said, Mr. Smith, you're in a vest. I said, I've got a vest on, but it's under my shirt. I said, how would I look with a vest and a tie, but no shirt? He said, ridiculous. I said, exactly. I said, do we have a shirt? He said, no. I said, well, that's fine. He's lovely. Absolutely, he was a gentleman.
That really surprises me. I didn't think he'd be like that at all.
This was what? My son was on the aeroplane in business class. The family come on the trip with me, and he was desperate to get his autograph. Oh, he was desperate, and
Yeah.
So you chose your working position depending on how senior you were. To work in first class, you had to be first class trained. So I worked for the first 5 years down the back end, and I preferred to work here. I did like this galley area, but
This is all of
well, no, it didn't have premium.
the seats.
Oh, right, I see. But effectively, providing I wasn't lumbered with a duty-free bar, I didn't care where I was. But this was a nice little lumber working here. This was all economy back in the day, when I came off of VC10s. And then I became first class trained, and so 9 times out of 10 I was working up there. And then for 9 years I was working in the first class cabin. That was my preferred place. And the reason it was 9 years, there was no promotion. You're good to go whenever. Bless you. Thank you, Will. There was no promotion. So I did 9 years up there. Then I went to Mercer and I got a promotion. And then
That's the door.
Is that the one in charge of cabin?
well, I had four, as a CSD, I had 4 persons. 1 in first class, 1 here for business class, 1 upstairs, so I was junior because I was quite a junior person. And then I did 1 year as a person, applied for cabin service straight combined. So bang, bang, and so I worked everywhere. Shall we pop upstairs? Come on. I stick my head up.
So this
Here,
this
guys.
is the
I
actual
apologise.
for top
Right,
deck.
we'll go. This is
Business.
business. This is pub world, and this is what you sir would have travelled into Antigua.
Yes.
I normally fly on Club World.
So this is lovely because this is just like your own little cabin.
That's what I flew back in
Really lovely.
New York.
Wait, the actual cockpit.
Yeah, don't pop in this. I'll whoop. Okay. Oh. Right, if you want to come up to here.
Now it's all back and save as much money as possible. For sure.
The only difference is it's a bigger cabin. Slightly.
Way bigger.
Slightly. But
Hey, there's the
product's
BA
exactly the
logo.
same. You've got 4 crew looking after you. There is no difference whatsoever. The loos are there. 1, 2. So you've got 5 upwards. You've got 4 containers going into here. Bane of my life. That hasn't changed. So you would either have half trolleys or full trolleys, and they'd all be full, every one of them.
It fascinates me when we're on a plane. They open up all these little things, and there seems to be so many bits that come out. You think, well, how
They
far
do.
back does it go?
Yeah, they do. And so each of these is exactly the same on all the airlines. Long sectors, very long sectors. Singapore, Bangkok, Johannesburg, whatever. We would have in-flight rest. And
So this is so this is the cabin crew bedroom.
this is it's the crew rest area. I can't take you up there because there's no lighting. Okay?
Well, you could use a torch.
No, it's too dangerous because if you slip, you'll hurt yourself. So
Okay.
effectively, you would come down here to have your crew rest. or you could go upstairs in the bunks. There are 8 bunks up there. So it works. It works.
And I suppose the doors are closed off or something. So
Well, here, oh yes, yeah.
passengers,
Oh, God,
passengers
yes.
don't wander in.
Yeah. The doors are definitely closed off. Nobody can come in here. It's a little bit of
escape.
P and Q. Bit of escape. I know, God forbid it won't.
Well then, George, you doing it?
Yeah. I actually got to go inside real life Landor Jumbo.
Weird feeling, isn't it?
Yeah.
We just have to hope that